Slow down, White. Slow down, White. 122. 125. 129. Perfect. Yes, absolutely perfect. 134. I don't believe this. Ronnie O'Sullivan's delighted. Bard's delighted. John Virgo. I'm delighted. 5 minutes for one. Unbelievable maximum break.
Ronnie O'Sullivan has already won several £1,000s from tournaments at the age of 11.
My uncle got a table for his son, and I started playing that, and I thought it was good. I couldn't knit a ball to save my life, and then my dad got me a table at Christmas.
I was in a Chinese restaurant in Ilford, and all of a sudden, Ronnie O'Sullivan's father walked in. He said, "Do us a favour." He said, "My son's outside, can I bring him in?" I went, "Yeah, lovely." This little kid came in, cue case was taller than him. Little did I know, he turned out to be the most amazing, gifted snooker player the game's ever seen.
How do you feel when you watch snooker on the television, you see the Steve Davises and everybody else? Is that where you're headed?
Yeah.
Danny Baker was asking me questions, and he said to me, he said, how big do you want to be? I thought he meant how tall do I want to be.
How big do you want to be?
5'10".
He obviously meant how big did I want to be in the sport, but I said I want to be about 5'10".
Yeah? Yeah.
As long as Dad isn't sitting in the front row, that's right, isn't it? You don't like that. So Dad knows his place, and you certainly seem to know yours, Ronnie. Well done.
Thanks. Yeah, so that was my first debut on telly. It was all downhill after that. Was.
At the age you were, what was the hardest part of your dad not being around?
The first minute I found out he got what he got, that was the hardest moment, definitely. And a few days after that, because it was all settled in, the enormity of it all, you know. I didn't realise. I just thought he was going to come home. I just thought, go through the thing, everyone was saying, you know, it wasn't, you know, it was just an accident, really. Just, you know, for two people in the wrong place at the wrong time. You know, so for me, I didn't expect it. So to hear it at the age I was it killed me. Killed me, man, done me. You know, I just didn't know what to do. I was like, oh, done me.
A blue or a black? And the crowd know that that was the one.
He pocketed a cheque for £70,000, but I have to say, he says he'd give it all up to spend Christmas with his dad. He's with us now. Hi, Ronnie.
Hi, nice to see you.
First of all, many congratulations. You don't look 70, doesn't he? You look
I was just
older than
saying, you look
17.
about 23, 24.
That's what living in a snooker hall does for you.
Misspent youth.
That's right.
But you don't drink, do you?
I don't drink, and I don't smoke, and I don't really go out to clubbing it much because I've dedicated much of my time to me snooker and that.
17-year-old Ronnie O'Sullivan is tipped to become the world's youngest number one. If he does, he says he owes it all to his dad, who he visited today in prison. Ronnie Sr. is serving a life sentence at Gartree Prison in Leicestershire. It was a tearful reunion when Ronnie Jr. took his new trophy to the prison to show it off to his dad.
And I went to see my dad and took the trophy in there, and that was like TV crew down there. I was like, what's going on here? You know, but I just wanted him to go, yeah, mate, that's for you. You know, that's for you. And So he could just go, you know what, you know, that put a lot of things to rest, you know, that answered a lot of... For me, it kind of dealt with a lot. It was like, you can get on with whatever you got to do now for the next 18 years, Dad, you know what I mean? I've given you a bit of silverware, I've proved that you ain't to blame for my whatever. You know, that's it. We can move on now, you can move on, I can move on and enjoy whatever we do.
To have the side on there just to hit the cushion and flick the red out.
He's living on sort of a different planet than the rest of us. I think money's not an issue to him. He can take chances, and he's got such a strong following. He's always going to be able to earn money in the game and away from the table when he retires. He's got absolutely no worries.
I've managed Ronnie O'Sullivan twice. Some of the greatest days of my life have been with Ronnie O'Sullivan. Ronnie O'Sullivan has also driven me round the bend, driven me nuts. And there are times when I could hug him, and there are times when I could kick him.
If he'd wanted to make the maximum he could have done, he chose not to. Controversial in some people's eyes, but that was just absolutely magnificent. Ronnie O'Sullivan.
Is it true that at one tournament you actually turned to the referee and said, what's the prize for a 147?
Yeah, on the second red, I think it was. But you, like I say, it's just...
What was the prize?
$4,000.
So you went, OK, I'll try.
Well, it's a bit of the rebel side of me coming out, because I heard they'd slashed the prize money. We used to get a car for a 147, so I kind of one year I won a few cars, and then I heard that they'd dropped the prize money to about $4,000. I just thought, that's not good really, because the 147 is quite special. So I kind of said to the ref, look, find out what the prize is for the 147, because I said I fancied it. I thought I'm going to go for it. And he went, I don't know. I said, well, you better find out then. I said, get on your mic and kind of get the scorer to find out. So he went, all right. So he ran over there and had a word. And then I was potting a few reds and blacks. I got about 40. I said, have you found out yet? And he went, no, not yet. I said, well, I ain't making a maxi until you find out. But I'm kind of whispering to him as he's putting a ball on the table, because I didn't want to make it look obvious.
No.
And I think halfway through he went to me, $4,000, and I went, and I knew it was $4,000. So my way of kind of trying to kind of bring it out in the open was to kind of go, you know what, you can have a 140, but you're not having a maxi. So that was my thinking. That was just my rebel side coming out, and I really wasn't going to pot the black, but it was only because Jan said, come on, do it for your fans. And I went, but if it had been any other referee, I wouldn't have done it. It's only that I like Jan, you know? So I couldn't let Jan down, you know?
No.
So they were lucky really that Jan was refereeing that, because I would have...
I'm now wishing Jan was here.
Yeah.
I like the sound of Jan.
Jan's a cool guy.
Yeah, is he?
He's Dutch, he's laid back,
Yeah.
he's all good, yeah.
Oh, good, excellent.
72.
One more red and the frame safe, but Ronnie's got other things in his mind, and so has everybody in the audience. Great chance.
97. For the century.
Right, this is the key.
Fantastic maximum break that is. Ronnie O'Sullivan's delighted, the crowd's delighted, John Virgo, and I'm delighted. 5 minutes for one unbelievable maximum break. The players are over from the other side of the screen. Sensational. Well, everyone has just gone berserk here.